Brad. Welcome back, Monster Jam fans, to Science Series number 9, Season 12, Freestyle. This is part 2. If you're just now joining us, Bog Hog had the lead for quite some time, only to be taken down by Alien Invasion, who was then taken down by this truck you see before ye. Unnamed and Untamed, your current leader. And we got a lot of trucks to go, so it's probably going to be a 3-part video, depending on how many sixes we get, because that takes up a lot of time. And we got a lot of them. We got a lot of them in part 1. Let's see how many we get in part 2. As we continue this freestyle, Excalibur going next. Alright, 1 hit for Excalibur. Only 1 shot to take down Unnamed and Untamed. Let's go freestyling. Is that even a word? I don't know. Anyways, Excalibur coming up short, and Unnamed and Untamed. Well, do I really need to say it? And next up in freestyle, a truck that's really made a name for itself here on this channel, Captain USA. And 2 hits for the captain. And everyone going for the middle jump. Oh, and flying high. And that's the first time anybody's landed on those cans. It was great seeing Captain USA in Puyallup last week. Hey, Roger, he needs to drive full-time again, man. Somebody hire him. Anyways, hit 2 for Captain USA, going for the triple. With a 6-stack. Oh, wow. A perfect landing, but almost too perfect, and it screwed him over. Your leader is still Unnamed and Untamed. So either way, a West Coast truck is in the lead here. Being given that Unnamed and Untamed is from California, if I remember right. And Captain USA, the state I was born in. That's why I love it so much. Alright, time to derail the competition. It's the Coltrane Loco Punk. Another one bites the dust. So 1 hit for Loco Punk, and here he goes. This truck was fast and racing. And having some problems going down. Just need to fix the ramp. And touch some dirt with them. Alright, let's try that again. And new leader, Loco Punk. Send in the clowns. Here comes Jester. And it's going to be a 2 for the Jestolate. Let's go. Kicking things off with the double. And managed to keep it straight up until the jump. I can't believe that's still standing. And last hit going for the 6-stack. And right on the cans, over he goes. And he will not get the lead. Loco Punk remains your leader. And next up in freestyle, let him hear you scream. It's Avenger. And it's going to be a 6 for Avenger. Let's go. Hit number 1 starting off with a middle jump. Oh. Yeah, he missed the trailer. It was that close. Look at that. Oh, anyways, hit 2 going for the pool. Not the first time he's done that. And into the cans. Avenger going wild. Slowly chipping away at the obstacles. And he lines up for the double for his next jump. And keeps it on all 4. I tripped over something. I'm good though. Now let's see what you can do on the rocket jump. And off to the side. Not what I was expecting, but okay. Still pretty good. And the next hit going for the 6-stack. And nice backflip by Avenger. But unable to keep it on all 4. Good thing that wasn't his final jump. Let's see what he can do on his final jump here. I think he goes for the middle 1 more time. And into the trailer. Keeps it back, gets it back on all 4, but and will not get the lead. Your leader's still Loco Punk. And next up, ready to chop down the competition, it's Lumberjack. And another 6. Here we go. Kicking things off with the double. And clears the double onto the trailer. Nicely done. That was hit 1, now hit 2, going for the pool. And into the trailer again. Make it cave in. Look at that. Probably turn that into a backflip ramp. And hit 3, going for the middle. And over he goes again, tried to go for the trailer. He does not like that thing. And next jump, going for the rocket. And unbelievable air, and lands in the same spot again. And next hit, going for the 6-pack. And over he goes. Well, he's got one more jump. He's going to go for it again. And tried to go for a slap wheelie over the rock pile, but unfortunately for him, he will not get the lead. Loco Punk remains your leader. Ready to fly high and burn it down. Here comes Dragon, former World Finals champion. And it will be a 5 for the Dragon. So hit number 1, going for the pool. Oh man. The same moves Lumberjack made. Let's see how many times he goes into that area. He lines up for the rocket jump for hit number 2. And there he goes again, same area. Next hit going for the double. And over he goes. And next hit going for the middle jump. And there he goes in that same area. They're attracted to it. Well, there's a trailer there. They want to smash it. I'm having trouble picking this up for some reason. Going for the 6-pack for his final jump. Oh, lands to the side, goes out of bounds. Your leader is still Loco Punk. Ready to rock the competition like a hurricane. It's hurricane force. And 3 hits for hurricane force. Here we go. Hit number 1 going for the double. And nice slap wheelie, but over he goes. Next hit going for the middle jump. Not what he wanted to do. But fortunately, that was his last jump. Well, this is going for the 6-pack. And that is not going to be enough to get the lead. Your leader is still Loco Punk. Alright, next up in freestyle, it's Overboard. Another 3. Getting nothing but 3s now. Anyways, going for the middle jump for hit number 1. Not what he wanted to do. Next hit going for the double. Oh, come on. Overboard having some issues. And final jump going for the triple. Can he overcome whatever issues he's having? And no, he's going to try that again. And that was a much better jump, but not enough to take down Loco Punk. And next up in freestyle, the Monster Lobster Crush Station. Longtime Science Series veteran here on the channel. And he'll get 3 hits. So here comes the Monster Lobster. And into the trailer. Not a bad start. You know, he enjoyed that so much, he's going to go for it again for hit 2. Oh, he tried to climb over the brick, but couldn't make it. And last jump going for the 6-pack. And over he goes, and that is it for Crush Station. Loco Punk remains your leader. Ready to burn it down. It's Inferno. And 4 hits for Inferno. An older chassis. Ready to burn it down here today. Bring the heat. And that's not what I meant by bringing the heat, as he slides across the bricks. That was actually kind of cool. Good thing that wasn't his last jump. Anyways, hit 2, going for the rocket jump. And over he goes, clearing the 6-pack. What a move. Only 2 hits to go as he lines up for the middle jump. And lands on the crush car. And final jump going for the 6-pack. And that is it for Inferno. Hopefully next time you see him, he'll have a newer chassis and a paint chip that you can't see. So your leader is still Loco Punk. Yeah, moving on. And next up in Freestyle, the only member of 2 Extreme in this lineup, Bounty Hunter. And another 4. And here comes Bounty Hunter. Hit number 1. And goes for the pool instead. Not sure what happened there, but oh well. Hit 2, going for the double. And over he goes again. And next hit number 3, gonna go for the triple, or not the triple, the middle jump. Second time. Alright, that was much better. And lastly, going for the 6-pack. And comes up short, and your leader is still Loco Punk. Not exactly sure what happened to that ramp. Sent trucks flying, but now... And next up in Freestyle, it's Megalodon. Also, I added a little bit more track to the 6-pack jump. And so we'll see how it works. First, let's see how many hits Megalodon gets. Oh, come on. Now try that again. Not there. Alright, 2 hits from Megalodon. So hit number 1, gotta go for the middle jump. And nicely done. Jeez, who's driving? Top of Duke? Alright, now for the 6th jump. This is probably not going to work, but... it works. Clearing the 6-pack and landing on the rock pile. But your leader is still Loco Punk. But something tells me I just made this a little more interesting. And next up in Freestyle, it's Gravedigger Reckless. And it'll be a 5 for Gravedigger. So hit number 1, going for the double. And keeps it on all 4. We'll have to do a front flip first. Alright, hit 2, going for the pool. Gonna be hitting all 5 obstacles. Not what he wanted to do. What is up with this? And turns it over and we get the lights out of the way. Anyways, hit 3, going for the middle jump. Alright, much better. And next hit, going for the rocket jump. And unbelievable air by Gravedigger. Only 1 jump left. Can he take down Loco Punk? Can he handle this long track? Oh! Unbelievable air, but your leader is still Loco Punk. Alright, moving right along to the next truck. Black Pearl. And there's 2 for the Pearl. And here we go. I'm not gonna go for the rocket jump for hit number 1. Oh, a hard landing there for Black Pearl. He's just getting started. Only 1 hit left, going for the 6-pack. All the way up there and down he goes. Oh, he tried, but the brick in the back of can got the better of him. Your leader is still Loco Punk. Alright, next up in freestyle, this guy was really showing off in racing. It's Spider-Man. Did 2 front flips in racing. Let's see what he can do here in freestyle. He gets 3 hits. Yeah, 3 shots. I'm gonna go for the double first. And there we go. There's the front flip. And left a dent on the box. About time. Alright, next hit going for the middle jump. And try to go for another front flip. What do you expect? It's Spider-Man. Alright, next hit, or last hit I should say, going for the 6-pack. Going all the way up there and down he goes. Oh, not what he wanted to do. He fell off the ramp. He's got to try that again. And we do this with all the trucks. No special treatment for Spider-Man. Oh! Setting the bar even higher. New leader, Spider-Man. Alright, Spider-Man is your leader. That was Team Marvel. Now here comes Team DC. It's Superman. Only 1 hit. Only 1 hit for the Man of Steel. Let's see if he can do what Spider-Man did. Oh. And Spider-Man remains your leader. Prepare for some emotional damage, courtesy of Emoji Strong. And let's try that again. And it's going to be a 6 for Emoji Strong. Alright, so we're going to kick it off with this. Well, this is going to be interesting. Anyways, next hit going for the double. Forgot what it was for a second. Now, Emoji Strong has some issues. Anyway, his next hit going for the pool. And manages to keep it straight despite tripping over something on the lane. And next hit going for the middle jump again. Yeah, he's having some kind of problem. Something with the back tires. But he's still going. Next hit going for the rocket jump. And over... What am I saying? Sorry, I'm so used to them going over. He actually kept it on all 4. Alright, final jump going for the 6-pack. Not what he wanted to do. He's going to try that again. He gets 2 more tries. Well, I was assuming that, well, you know, Emoji Strong having some kind of problem. This is his last shot. And over he goes. And that is it for Emoji Strong. These are our last 4 trucks. But I'm going to save that for part 3. I'm going to go ahead and end part 2 here. Don't go anywhere.